Fitz, Rena, could you keep it down? Some of us are trying to work here. Bubba, knock it off. You're shaking the whole table. And Xandros, would you speak up and stop glaring at everyone? That broody act only works on Rena. People, let's stay on task, okay? I need ideas, guys, ideas. Yes, you go, Rena. Perfect. Writing that down. Xandros, what you got? Okay, I see the vision. Bubba, any suggestions? Absolutely inspired. And Fitz? You know what? Never mind, buddy. I'll catch you on the next go-round. Now guys, Rena, don't be mean. Fitz, stop retaliating. Big Bubba, really, man? Even you? Xandros? Good God. We just went over projectile materialization rules. Remember that deadly missiles are not the answer to everything. You're gonna hit... Rena, he didn't mean it. Don't... Guys, stop fighting. And look who decided to join us. Have ample time to receive all your beauty rest, my ace. Ace, wildcard with the pretty face. Yeah, I know that's not how aces work. Just accept the compliment, would you? Look, everyone. Ace woke up. You know what that means. You little turds better get in line before... Oh god. Ace, a little help? Thanks, Ace. Backup plan. Honestly, if they kept trashing the conference room, my last resort would have to been to throw something shiny into each corner of the room to try and distract them and separate them. It's always worked in the past. You hear that, children? Mommy and Daddy are very disappointed in all of you. You half-wit pieces of... Ow! Xandros, if you don't knock that off, Ace is so gonna beat your ass. Yeah, that's what I thought. Play nice. I swear, this crew is gonna be the death of me, Ace. No. You didn't miss anything important. We were just brainstorming a list of requirements for our next big hit. What we need, what we want, things like that. So far, we have, thanks to the groundbreaking contributions of the minds we assembled here this fine morning, we have high-speed locations, encrypted jump ships. Nice, practical. Low-impact sonar incapacitating guns. Looking ahead, very useful. One of those system hacker program thingies with the sexy voice. Which, guys, we already have Fitz and me, respectively. Concentrated Voltron omular fueling units. Expensive, but what can you do? Universal security override and accents clearance badges. Another fine addition. Revenge. Can you guess who added that? Graxton Blood Rain Honor Duel. Whatever the hell that is. Money. Guys, I think that's a given. Fully trained and obedient manservant army. Thank you, Rena. Fitz and Xandros and Rena and Ace and all the friends we made along the way. I don't really think Big Bubba got the point of this meeting. Dull flaying knife torture. And Xandros, I forgot to say this earlier, but what the hell, man? And of course, an awesome badass kick backlit by the flames of an exploding shipwreck, probably accompanied by the bass of an electric guitar. That one was unanimously agreed on. By that point, I think the aim of the list got kind of lost. But never fear, my lovely ducklings. I have grand plans that include contributions from each and every one of you. What shall your fearless leader do with this list, you might ask? Nothing, because your ideas are all absolute reeking hot garbage. Hark. The unveiling of a most daring, ambitious, and lucrative job devised by none other than the brilliant brain of yours truly. Underlings, drumroll for the reveal of a lifetime. We shall be robbing... Guys, drumroll. Please? Thanks, Ace. We shall be robbing the Princess Alvaria. The Princess Alvaria. Woo! Wow, boss, what a plan! I know, aren't they such a genius? Where would we be without them? probably dead, but never mind my silly little useless head. I'm wondering how this bold plan will unfold. Now, children, settle down, settle down. Answers come to those who only ask nicely. I said you guys just need to ask. Thanks, Ace, but you kinda defeat the purpose of trying to be kind and throw me a bone when you indulge me so sarcastically. My rotten little monsters, my vile lackeys, my utter scum of all explored and unknown galaxies. This mission is gonna be a doozy. There will be trickery, there will be escapery, there will be butt kickery, and there will, of course, be awesome, badass, electric guitar accompanied, fiery background explosion framing kissing, Uri. You hear that, Xandros? You better pucker up, my lips are ready. Everyone join in. There's my crew. Now, nothing is set in stone quite yet, minions. As any good leader does, I came up with the high-level plan and will delegate the smaller tasks to you and your specific skill sets. If you have anything you think will be good for the plan, I'm all ears. Except you, Fitz. You hear that? No thinky allowed for you. The Princess Alvaria is a luxury star cruiser set to sail 3 cyclons from now on a voyage through 20 different galaxies. This voyage's guest list you'll find is most unique. Diplomats, empresses, entertainers, dictators. You get the gist of it. The point of this cruise, set up by the Planetary Reconciliation and Order Operations Force, or as we like to call them, proof fuckers, is to foster peace and understanding and as well strengthen the existing ties between friendly federations. And we're going to take a heaping, steaming dump on all of that. This cruiser boasts state-of-the-art facilities and amenities such as the 3rd largest and most expensive traveling mall in the Centauri cluster, the highest payout casino in the Cryonis Expanse, and stores of the most expensive energy source known to any galaxy, Stellarite. And we're taking none of that. No, my beautiful goons, my precious outlaws, my nasty peons. We're going to be relieving a select 10 hubs of their prized treasures. All the divination stones, reality-altering crowns, and sweet cold hard cash your shriveled hearts could ever desire. Each hub is outfitted with the best the galaxy has to offer in order to paint a pretty powerful picture of themselves. They've poured all their resources into polishing, perfecting, and probably perking up their prissy little pooters to perch themselves solidly within the laps of those proof fuckers. You will all be doing what you do best. Raina will be in charge of charming and influencing. Fitz will be in charge of all things shooty and sparky. Big Bubba will be in charge of punching and kicking. Xandros will be in charge of quieter punching and kicking, and Ace will be in charge of anything and everything, and I will oversee all. But here's the general plan. Raina will pose as one of the esteemed guests aboard the Alvaria. Big Bubba, you'll be her bodyguard, and Ace, you'll be her personal assistant. Fitz, Xandros, and I will hold varying roles as the staff of the ship and members of Proof to act as support. Each of the 10 hubs I've chosen possesses several unique items I've got my eye on, in addition to the stores of credits in surrounding banks. Each hub will require a specific plan in order to obtain the items of interest. Each hub will require the utmost of precision and focus. We'll use the visiting attendees as cover, and then intentionally tip off the local law enforcement at the hub of suspicious criminal activity. When the items are discovered to be missing, no one will want to raise any alarms. We'll hide the contraband among the highest ranking visitors to minimize the risk of being discovered. After all, no one's actually going to want to pat down and question some dope named Onlarius Bloodlord Eternal. These VIP figures will constantly be surrounded by guards, their every moment tracked and accounted for, so it would be illogical to target them as suspects in the first place. We'll then use fragments of the loot to frame select members of Proof. Once they're caught and the guests are allowed to re-enter the ship, they'll fly through the required security checks, and the items will make their merry way to the secure room of each of our unknowing collaborators. At the end of the 20 galaxy tour, we'll sneak up into the rooms of our guests. At that point, they should be filled with goodies and gifts. And finally, we'll make our grand escape with the biggest score we've ever pulled off. I will now be accepting praise and admiration. Damn, you really know just how far you've fallen in terms of perspective. Big Bubba is the one pity applauding you. Go forth, space demons. Use those brains as far as your inferior minds will allow. Look over the preliminary plans I have for each of you, and come back to me with any adjustments or additions. Again, Fitz, not you. Let's rob these pricks blind, shall we? If we place Andros here with a key, then you'll be able to access the loading bay. But we need staff cars and a stocking schedule in addition to these disguises. Can we even get those on time? I need to check on those waitstaff uniforms that had to be recommissioned. Need to make sure they're still the right color. Can Reina hypnotize the table guests for that long? She'll need to keep it up for at least 4 hours. I need to ask her about how she plans to slip in and out of that meeting. Big Bubba is too conspicuous for that hub. We'll switch him out with Ace. But Ace will be busy acting as a lookout for the dropping of crystals to the Prime Minister and Duchess. Maybe I could find an excuse to shift my post onto another staff member. But that would draw attention to my performance. Jeez, Ace. You scared me. Nothing much. I'm just doing some late night planning. Skeething, skibeeing, scheming. God, I've been at this for 3 days straight. No sleep. Oh, that's from when Fitz and Sandra showed up earlier to test one of the gadgets for Hub 3. It exploded. Yeah, they're fine. Sandra has no eyebrows though. And I have a feeling Fitz is gonna mysteriously come down with some sort of laxative-related illness tomorrow. I'm just drawing on the map right now, where each of us needs to be and the path we need to follow for Hub 8, Phase 4. It's tricky. Do you mind taking a look? This one is taking hours. Huh, we're looking at the same thing, right? Yeah, I see it too, but these are just a bunch of squiggles. What the hell have I been doing all this time? That's Sanders' diary. Fitz stole it from him, and I stole it from Fitz. It's filled with the expected angst, but also a surprising number of really bad poems about Reina. His handwriting is atrocious, and he tried to write using a cipher. But where there's a will, there's a way. You know? I would say go ahead and take a look, but Fitz and Bubba are already planning on putting on dramatic readings of the poems for the crew, by pretending they're their own. Wouldn't want to ruin the surprise. Sandra's face is gonna be so red. Oh, a smell? Reina and Bubba were at it again in the kitchen. They brought me a dish for some mystery sludge they claimed to be extra nutritious, but honestly, I was afraid to ask how exactly they got it to be extra nutritious. Tasted surprisingly okay though, I think. I only had a bite or two. I was starving, but I ended up giving it to Bubba. You know how hungry he gets. I just wish the damn smell would go away. The smell is coming from me. Very funny. Not one to mince words, Ace? Good to know my outside matches my inside. You made quite the mature and poetic comparison. But you're right, I do feel like complete and utter shit. I've been giving Reina my shower water rations. I think she's really been missing baths lately. Gotta make the queen happy, right? Thanks, I forgot to drink water yesterday, I think. Some coffee is sorely needed. What the fuck is this? Is this dark a night soda? Isn't this stuff banned on like 4 different planets for whatever dubious process they use to alter the sucrose molecules? Ace, this is quite literally liquid sugar. Got anything else? Tea? Much better. We're gonna have to have a serious conversation about your eating habits later, though. Ace. The biggest nagger through all of space. I don't need rest. I gotta make sure this plan is perfect. There's a lot on the line here. The treasures of not only 1, but 10 galaxy core stations, and proof is gonna take the biggest chunk of the blame. We'll all finally have everything we've been working towards. Justice, honor, and being filthy rich. Can you just imagine it? What do you plan on doing with your cut, huh? I already met with the others. They all get their personal pick of a prize not outlined in the original plan from whatever hub they want. But don't think I've forgotten about you. I wanted it to be a surprise. I incorporated a side mission on Hub 9 just for you. I know how you like your stabby things. I'm thinking maybe on the next job after Alvaria, Fitz can try to... Oh yeah. I didn't think about that. I guess there won't really be a need for the group to be together after this, huh? Everyone will continue their original journeys from before we met. Raina will go back to her planet to try and win back her title. Sanders is going to confront the Quiet Warden and win freedom for his squadron. Fitz will be able to reopen his illegal arms shop. And Big Bubba. God, I forgot. How the hell am I supposed to get rid of Big Bubba? And you, Ace, my right hand in command, my best lieutenant. Right. Paying off the dowry of your marriage contract to get your family out of debt. Of course. You really can tell you're one hell of a selfish bastard when you hear a story like that and can still think to yourself, but I want Ace here. I can't help it. I want you here. I mean, I want all of you here, thrown in my side and pain my ass, that you all are. It's been fun. Different. I remember when I first met you all, I couldn't wait to kick you off my ship. I didn't realize how much time has passed, and how little time we have left together. What do you listen to me ramble on and on? It's exhaustion, explosion / radioactive cooking fumes. They're messing with my head. I suppose you're right. I could maybe take a little break. Could you stay here a while? Keep me company for a bit? Thanks, Ace. Gosh, can you think that this all started with the proof bounties? I was hunting you, you were hunting Sanders, and Sanders was hunting Raina was hunting Fitz was hunting Bubba, and Bubba was just being Bubba. I'll never forget that night, walking by the main bay of my own ship to find you all absolutely trashing the place, pointing blasters at one another, only to join the gun circle myself. Then those proof fuckers sent in their special containment squad, and suddenly we were all, well, friends isn't the best way to describe it. I still have that huge scar on my leg from when you tried to run away from me and ended up skewing mine and Sanders' legs together. Decidedly not friends, no matter how cute I thought you were. Allies is too chummy though, huh? Accomplices. That's the word. We were all accomplices, running from the law, content with flexible morality and sowing seeds of chaos across the universe. Accomplices turned into comrades, comrades into friends, and now... No, I'm not saying the F word. To be honest, I never thought of you as an ally, or an accomplice, or comrade, or friend, though, Ace. I always thought of you as something more. My best deputy assistant, that's what. Is that what you were expecting? Wouldn't it be like, I don't know, wouldn't it be like absolutely super bonkers crazy if I said something else? That'd be like, totally ridiculous. Super weird, right? Just like, you're warm. Your lap is surprisingly comfortable pillow, Ace. I'm gonna miss you. All of this. By the way, I know you drugged the drinks with the sleeping meds. Tasted too bitter, even with all that sugar you put in. I'll take a nap for you, though. I'll listen this time. For you, of course. Only ever for you. Wake me up in 30, okay? Thanks, Ace.